My Cooper. I'm very proud to talk to you because, the name Cooper stands for motor race history. In the 60s, the Formula One team, of course, and the Minis in the 70s with the Rally Monte Carlo. And, of course, I want to ask you about the first impressions of the Green Hell. What were your first impressions?
Well, I think that, as Paul said, that this is probably, undoubtedly the finest circuit in the world. It's just fantastic. And I remember coming here when I was 12 years old with my father, with the Cooper Formula One team, and watching Jochen Rindt in the Cooper Maserati, and those memories will live with me forever.
So you have been a spectator here before, but did you ever race the Nordschleife before?
No, not only, I've never raced myself, and this is the first time that the Cooper Car Company has entered an international event since 1968.
Well, as you may have expected, this is something, probably more than a few motorsport fans want to know. What is the idea behind the official comeback of the Cooper in international motorsports? I think since 1969 in Monaco, isn't it? There was a private entry that year, but really it's the Cooper Car Company's last entry was 1967-68, and in fact the last win with the Cooper Car Company was Pedro Rodriguez. But the idea behind it is that, as you know, in the UK we run the John Cooper Challenge as a one-make race series for the Mini Cooper. Next year we're going to the 200 horsepower John Cooper Works Cooper S series, and we really wanted to put the car through as hardest, grueling test as we could. And we have 2 hours, 50 minutes to go, and we've just got to do it. You mentioned before, as we met before, another Mini, the very old one, the Rover Mini from the 60s. Did you have the opportunity to see it more close?
Absolutely. I was so pleased to see not only our new Mini there, but to see a classic Mini going round and round and round and round, and it's still going, and it says an awful lot for the old Mini. It's fantastic.
What do you think of the idea in general to have a race and a 24 hours race with professional drivers, with amateurs, with real professional race cars, with private cars all together in one race? What do you think of the idea? I'm quite sure it is quite unique.
It's absolutely unique. And when I arrived here very early yesterday morning, I thought it was total chaos. I said, this is unbelievable. 180 teams in 30 pits. But as it's worn on, everybody's so helpful, everybody's helping if there's something short of it. It's just like the old days. It's just like when my father used to race. You know, everybody used to work together, and my father used to go to Colin Chapman and borrow bits, and it's just, the atmosphere is probably the finest in the world.
There are a lot of British drivers, or let's say drivers from the Commonwealth here. I think British drivers are the biggest group participating in the race. How about the interest of mass media television in the UK? Is there any interest to broadcast this race?
I think in the UK, obviously, we have the Formula One's racing, we have the British touring cars with the BTCC rallying, but generally I think it's a great pity that this isn't covered live on TV in the UK, because it is exciting, and the varying film that you can get out of the excitement. I mean, during the night, the parties going on, the firework displays. I've asked people, is this comparable to Le Mans? And people say, no, this is much better than Le Mans.
Can you think of this concept being realized in the UK someday? Because it has a lot of the image, as you mentioned, of some positive cliche of British motorsports. The small garages, few people, always working on the car. I think it's quite obvious that this might also be possible in England.
Well, the thing, in the UK, the home of motor racing, we have fantastic race circuits.
Like
but of course, Brands Hatch, Silverstone, many circuits. But they're all short circuits. The Nürburgring is unique, and I don't think that you could have 180 cars anywhere. I mean, it's just
it's a unique event, and I think that you should be very proud of the Nürburgring.
What can we expect from Cooper in the future? Is it just a singular event, just this one race, have fun, let's see what happens, let's test the new Mini Cooper, or is it possible that Cooper is coming back into motorsports for a longer period, maybe in other series, maybe in rally again?
Oh, I've got the bug. I want to carry on. I want to achieve whatever we can with the new Mini, wherever possible. And today's aim, the strategy was finish the race. Next time we come, we want to get a place.
So you will come back in 2004?
Absolutely.
Okay. Mr. Cooper, thanks a lot for the interview. It was a great pleasure.
Thank you.